What's up, guys? The Bass Open Series released their 2022 schedule this week. I was excited to see it, so let's break it down real quick. So the season's winding up. The TOC is actually going on right now while I'm recording this video. But all over the last few weeks, there's been local trails, regional trails, national trails releasing schedules. But there's two that I was really anticipating being released. One was the second half of the Hobie Bass Open Series schedule, and then the second is the Bass Nation Kayak Series schedule, which it's not out yet. When it comes out, we'll do a little breakdown of it too. But this week, the Hobie Bass Open Series dropped their schedule for the 2022 season. I'm excited. I've already made some reservations at some different places. So let's break it down a little bit, talk about it, and I'll tell you the ones I'm going to attend, and I want to hear which ones you're going to attend in the comments. All right, so right there's your schedule. You can see it. There's only 9 events this year rather than 10, or 9 plus the TOC. Starts out at Toledo Bend, at Texas-Louisiana border there. Bucket List Lake, early February. It replaces Lake Seminole, which has kind of been a staple the last few years. It's the starting event for the Bass Open Series, but I'm excited to see Toledo Bend on there first, especially in February in South Texas there, or South Louisiana right on the border. That's going to be a fun one. I'm definitely going to hit that one. Next up on the list, you see Santee Cooper in March. It should be prime time at Santee Cooper. That's out on towards the East Coast, but it's going to be full on spawn. Should be some giants caught out there. Lake Eufaula in Alabama, not to be mixed up with Lake Eufaula in Oklahoma. But Eufaula, Alabama, where the Tournament of Champions is happening right now in the fall, November. It's going to be a spring bite in April. That'll be a good one. Broken Bow Lake, super excited. They're coming back to Broken Bow for a second time. I think that a lot of folks were surprised by that one last year, and they're excited to get back there. I'll be at that one too. Lake Chickamauga in Dayton, Tennessee. It's every level of tournament fishing there is, whether it's bass, boat, or kayak, has tried to host an elite tournament there at Chickamauga, so it just makes sense that the BOS is going back there. A new one on the list, Lake Winnipesaukee in New Hampshire. I don't know much about that place, but Hobie and the Bass Open Series keeps trying to get back into the Northeast and give them opportunities up there. So I'll be curious to see some of the comments from folks that live in that area and what the attendance is for that one. The Susquehanna River, it's quickly become kind of a group favorite or a series favorite from the anglers. They're begging for that one to never come off the schedule. I've never been there. It's on the bucket list. I don't know that I can pull it off this year either, but someday I want to get up there and chase those giant river smallmouth. Susquehanna's in July, and then Wolf and Fox Run River in Wisconsin. Wisconsin is also a staple, but it's always lacrosse in the upper Mississippi River. So it's cool to see them go back to Wisconsin, but go to a little different area there with the Wolf and Fox Rivers and some of the lakes that those connect to. I've kind of done some Google Maps research and looking to see what all comes into play there, and I think that could be a really, really fun event. And then it wraps up right here in Arkansas, man, in my home state on Lake Dardanelle again. They're coming back to Dardanelle again. Russellville's a fishing town. Their Chamber of Commerce really wants tournaments there. And anglers surprisingly have been very complimentary about the area. I know there's a few that think, well, what's in Arkansas? Well, there's a lot of great fishing in Arkansas, and Dardanelle's right in the center of the state. It's easy to get to. And September should offer a unique challenge for folks to try to figure out the lake and catch them. So there's your schedule, 9 events. I plan to hit 5, maybe 6. I think 5 is going to be the number. My plan is Toledo Bend, Broken Bow, Chickamauga, Dardanelle, and then the 5th event is either going to be the Wolf and Fox Rivers in Wisconsin or that Lake Eufaula event in April. One of those two. I don't think I can pull off all 6. Maybe I'll go to all 6 of them. But yeah, I think it's a great schedule. Real impressed with what they're doing there. And then the next shoe to drop is going to be the 2022 TOC location. I'm hearing rumors, where it may be or a region where it may be. I don't know. It's up in the air. I bet we'll hear it this weekend at the Tournament of Champions Awards. They'll announce that. But excited to see where that's going to be, because that's going to get more motivation for folks to get out there and chase it. I chased the BOS almost exclusively this year. I missed the TOC by just a few points. I think I was 5 spots out of securing a spot in the 50-person field. But you know what? If you fail, you learn and try to get better and go back for it next year. Someone try to get it next year. So yeah, that's your Hobie schedule. I'm excited about it, and I'm glad that they've kind of branched out to some new water. Even if it's in the same states, it's new water. And there's a perception out there that the BOS series is a Southeast series, and it's very biased to the Southeast. I don't think that could be further from the truth. if you look at this map of the southeast region of the U.S., yes, there are some tournaments there, but Toledo Bend doesn't necessarily fall in the southeast region. Broken Bow in Oklahoma isn't in the southeast. Lake Winnipesaukee in New Hampshire is not in the southeast. The Susquehanna River is not in the southeast, and then Appleton, Wisconsin is not in the southeast. That's 5 of the 9 events that are not in the southeast. So whoever labels this series as a southeast regional type series is way off base. That couldn't be further from the truth. Of course, they don't go out west. It's hard to get out west. Maybe someday we'll see them out west, but I don't know. I like the schedule. I like last year's schedule a lot as well. I think this one is just as good, if not better. So I'm excited to get these events booked, get some houses and hotels booked, and get back out on the road in 2022. Now I just need that BASS Bass Nation Kayak Series schedule to drop. I've got to make some plans, and I'm also curious to see what they're going to do with their schedule as far as number of events, 2-day versus 1-day. Are they going to have an AOY this year? So I can't wait to see what they do so that I can fill out my tournament schedule and make plans, ask for time off, and get ready to go. So what events of those are you going to go to? I want to know. Put them in the comments. Maybe we'll run into each other out there on the road. But as always, hey, thank y'all for watching this. Don't forget to hit that notification bell and that subscribe button before you go. Thanks, everybody.